Okay, we're back again. Look back over my shoulder there. The blue paint, that's 536 Monroe. You have to picture. It's Independence Avenue down there behind me. You see a lot of traffic down there. Independence Avenue's behind me, and there are people over. There's a grocery store over here across the street. So David Bonadonna, this was Willie Comisano's kind of headquarters back then. I made 100 trips by here, writing down license numbers. They'd always stare at me when I went by. And one day, a witness saw a green Ford Mustang pull into that garage. It's blue now. It's painted blue. It looks like it's a tire place. And they saw this green Mustang pull in. It pulled in smooth. Door went down. There's a overhead garage door. The door went up and down. And they didn't see anything. And the same witness just happened to be back out in the parking lot, and they saw this same green Mustang back out. And it was obviously it was a standard shift, and whoever drove it didn't know how to drive a standard shift. And that was David Bonadonna's car, and he had a standard shift. Now, what happened inside that garage, God only knows. His boss, the guy that he told, if you hurt my son, you'll have to go through me, that was his headquarters, and that was the last place he was seen alive. Somebody over here behind me, over here in kind of a dicey neighborhood, you don't really want to let somebody hang around behind you too long. So, anyhow, we'll next go to 8th and Euclid, where we found David Bonadonna's body in the back of the trunk. Another interesting story about this place here is you see this telephone post behind me. There's like a bunch of crap at one time piled up around it, and nobody ever picked it up. So we noticed that, and we noticed that Willie and some of the other people would come out of his headquarters, and they'd walk up and they'd stand up by this pole and talk. So the Bureau put a microphone, just a wireless mic, and put it down in that trash, and then put a transmitter somewhere close by and just sat and listened. Well, the first time they walked up, somebody was poking around. They looked down, they said, "Well, what's this?" And reached down and picked it up and pulled up this real nice looking little square black box with kind of an antenna on it. They knew what it was. So I happened to run into a gal who was the secretary for a federal judge just recently, and she was a secretary of the federal judge back then. She said that Willie Comisano's lawyer brought that sending device in and said, you might want to give this to the U.S. Attorney's Office. That might be yours. So, here we go. On to the crime scene where we found David Bonadonna's body in the back of his car. I see Tim Moore's on there, and Eric Mead, and Wayne Klingman, Christopher Williams. Welcome, all you guys. David's back. So stay tuned. Again, I'm going to turn it off because I don't know. Somebody tell me, how was that sound when I was driving? Could you hear anything I said at all? Somebody make a comment and let me know. I will talk to you guys in a little bit.